So this is the submission for my P4 reflection for the IST 256 final project. So what were my successes and failures? Well, starting off with my biggest successes, overall I would say was finding two APIs that really worked well with each other. The Spotify API, I was very proud of finding that because at first I was intimidated by the fact that it needed a client ID, a client secret, and a token, because I had never used a token for an API before. But I was proud of myself for figuring out how to create a function in which I could keep creating a new token in which the token could be used for every use. I was also glad that the Ticketmaster API worked well with the Spotify API, because the Spotify API worked well with finding an ID for searching for an ID for an artist and plugging the ID into other functions. And the ID also worked, or the search also worked well with the Ticketmaster, in which the artist that was plugged in, I could find an event for that artist. What were my biggest failures? I would say my biggest failure was creating the bar chart at the end. I did get it to work in the end. However, I did have other plans, such as creating a much more in-detailed graph or bar chart or other sorts of graphs. However, I tried multiple different APIs or other functions that were to the pandas and other things like that, and nothing seemed to work for me. What would I do more differently next time? Well, next time I would put in more extensive research into searching for these APIs, as I had trouble finding APIs that really worked and APIs that really worked for me. I also wish I put more research into other novel components more than just APIs, because I feel that I could have learned maybe a bit more new things rather than just finding APIs that I would just keep requesting. How would I improve it if I had more time? I would go back to the bar chart and maybe find a function that would make the bar chart more pleasing to look at. Overall, make it more be able to represent the data in a better way. You can see with the bar chart that I made that you can see what's going on with the data. However, it is a bit difficult to really see what's going on. And overall, what did I learn from this experience? Overall, I learned a lot about APIs and how it takes more than just a simple get or post request. There's a lot of different things that need to be involved. I also learned how difficult it can be to create data visualizations using pandas, because I had a lot of trouble creating certain functions and things like that with that. And overall, I learned that this type of project with many lines of code needs a lot of time, needs a lot of trial and error, and it can't be something that can only be done in one day. And it needed a lot of effort to be put in. Thank you.